Dude, you're pretty good at that. Have you done that a time or two?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
A little beatboxing action. I used to play the drums.
Oh, okay.
That has nothing to do with beatboxing, but we're good.
We're up, dude. We're up.
We running?
We're up, man.
Nice.
Dude, good to see you. Glad to have you in here.
Got a nice cup of Joe.
Dude, it's so black. It's
hot.
Yeah.
No, I like it darker.
Yeah. It's this stuff almost stands up and walks by itself.
Hot, dude.
Dude. What a great morning.
Yeah, it was fun. It's definitely a different spot to hunt, but the right day it'll work out. It's just getting them across that creek's not easy, so it's got to all pan out. And plus the storm from February, or was that March? February. Yeah.
I think.
Knocked down a bunch of trees, especially like in the there's just little like sandbar on that creek where they can cross, and it's like right there where they'll cross. A giant tree just fell down.
Yeah, we gotta go down there and move it.
Yeah.
So we went on a turkey hunt this morning.
Yep.
Opening day was what, Saturday?
Yep, Saturday.
Did you go opening day?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Me and Riley, we went to. He's got a property he can hunt. We didn't hear anything, and then we went to one side of my farm that we lease and didn't hear anything, and then went to the field side and ended up killing one. So.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Each?
No, it was a cool hunt. We had a bird working like across the field. I crow called and he shot gobbled, and then he worked his way to us. He responded like twice to our call, and we're sitting there, and I saw him at like 120 yards, and then he cut to the right behind all this stuff, and he kind of just hung up there. But in the midst of all that, there was two birds that gobbled like not a quarter mile, but pretty far away in the north field area of the property, and then we're just sitting there trying to wait for the one that we were originally calling to. And they cut the distance in half, and we both looked at each other like, yeah, they're coming. And
the other two.
Yeah, the other two. Like when they close the distance that quick, it's gonna happen. And we're sitting there, and we're facing this way towards the first original bird down a lane where it opens to the field, like 20 yards away from the opening, and we're looking that way because this one was closer, just making sure it doesn't catch us off guard. And I can hear them walking in the woods, like just their footsteps.
Wow.
So I know, like, I can just tell it's turkey. And I don't move because I know they're that close. And I just, like, peer over Riley like this, and I'm like, they're walking right there. Like, don't move. And me and Riley duck hunt a lot and stuff. And I'll always be, like, thinking I hear like wings or something, and I'm always on the non-conservative end of just like if I hear something, I kind of call it out just so you don't get caught off guard. Mm-hmm. And so he's probably like in his head, he's like, yeah, whatever, dude. Like you're hearing shit.
The boy that cried wolf.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, dude. They're like, I know he didn't say that, but I'm like, don't move. Like I hear him. They're right here. And then 10 seconds later, just oh, like literally 40 yards, 50 yards right there. But they came out to the opening and peered around these bushes, and he's on my right, and he can see him way better. They literally get out to the decoy and then just start putting and turn right around. So it was like a 2-second window, and I couldn't tell yet because they were still through the brush, like if they were longbeards. I thought they were, but I just wanted to make sure. And he probably could have killed both of them right there. But I normally use a quarter strut Jake decoy, and he always used a full fan Tom, and what can happen is they can get scared. Like if they've been getting their ass beat or whatever, they'll kind of shy away sometimes from a full fan. So I think maybe they didn't see it until they got right there, and they came around that corner and saw the full fan and just started putting and backed up. He's never had a problem with it. And I was like, you want to bring the quarter shut Jake? And he's like, I wanted to try it because he's never had an issue. And I was like, whatever, we'll try it. If they do get fired up on it, they're coming in hot. So whatever, we'll see what happens. And it ended up panning out. We should have brought the quarter strut Jake because both those birds would have died right there. But anyways, they started putting and went in the woods to the left. And putting means like they're alert, like they don't like something.
Okay.
So they're putting in the woods like, I don't know, 70 yards and 50 to 70. And then all of a sudden the other bird comes, the original one comes and is like to the right of them. And they're all three working their way to the left. And that original bird wasn't spooked, but I couldn't really tell because they're all putting. You can't tell who's putting and who's not. And he's kind of off to the right of them. And they're all working their way to the left. And we're on the right side of this lane, like a access lane for a tractor. It's a big lane. And I see him. I'm like, okay, in my mind, I made like a split decision. It's like he's going to cross behind that tree right there. And I'm bolting across. Like I didn't tell Riley any of this. You know, you can't move or do any of that. And it gets behind this tree, and I just sprint across the lane behind this big tree, and I'm just sitting there like this, waiting for him to come out to the left. And I'm looking at the two on the left, and I think he's gonna like go this way with them. And Riley's yelling in the back, on the right, on the right, on the right, 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 right. Like I couldn't tell. I thought he was gonna come this way, so I just poked this way and shot him at 42 yards through the woods. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. It's a different hunt. Like, I'd rather him come in, like, to the decoys and beat the shit out of the decoy, you know what I mean? Or in the woods without a decoy or whatever it is. But it was cool making that split decision of running across. And sometimes you have to do something like that to make it work. Mm-hmm. And Riley, he was like, when he saw me do it, he's like, dude, you're going to skip. Like, in his mind, he was like, what the fuck is he doing? You know what I mean? But I could see that he was behind that tree, and I knew if I could just get there before he crossed that it would work. And but it's just having the balls, I guess, to do it in that scenario.
Yeah, or not being afraid to like scare him off and go home without one. You know?
Yeah, and I guess it's like I've done it enough to where I'm like, okay, sometimes you got to do something like that. And also, it's a turkey. Mm-hmm. It's not a deer.
Yeah,
like 150-inch whitetail, you're probably not making a aggressive decision. I mean, you might, but if you bust that deer's probably gone. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? A turkey, it's a turkey.
Well, it's good.
I love it, but though. Yeah. So it worked out.
Got it down.
Yep.
How the turkey nuggets taste?
I didn't make them yet. They're still marinated.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're in the fridge. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
There's so many variables that go into it. Our hunt this morning, I'm just like looking and learning and just watching, and it is cool. Like I was thinking about that this morning. Like I'm half deaf in my left ear. I could barely hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But communication between whoever you're hunting with is pretty important. You know, like
me and Riley hunt a lot together, so we kind of like are on the same page. But that scenario, we were further away. Like me and Riley were right here.
Oh, gotcha.
This morning, we didn't have an option to do that, and it does suck turkey hunting. Like, if you're from here to that back wall, and, you know what I mean, they're not great at hearing, but still, you can't yell.
Yeah.
And you got a face mask on.
Yeah.
You're not trying to move like this because their eyes are so good. So, yeah, it is tough. I'd rather be right next to someone.
Yeah, well, even this morning when we were, you were setting the decoy out, and you were trying to wave me to come forward.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't quite see, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna move forward. If he goes like this, I know that's not what he meant. So,
yeah,
I don't know. Communication, it's interesting.
Yeah.
So it was fun.
Yeah,
I had a good time. That sounds like you guys did too.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time, and it's like, I don't know, a lot of people might still be hunting there right now. I'm not doing that. Like I was telling you, I don't deer hunt turkeys. It's just not my thing.
Oh, you're saying time wise?
Yeah, like they might still be there
till like 11 or 12 or something.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And what I'll do is I'll just move around. If we had different, like we could have went to my property in Snow Hill or your Bishopville piece or whatever and tried to strike up a bird there and moved around. But as far as like sitting like that spot, you're kind of locked into one spot because you can't cross a creek unless you want to be an outlaw. And we're not outlaws.
Not outlaws.
But you can't cross a creek, and you really can only move so far where they can cross. Mm-hmm. It's like if they're not doing it, they're not doing it. Unless you want to hang out there all day and deer hunt them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just had fun going out there and listening to them gobble this morning. So.
Yeah, there's a bunch. They're fired up.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah.
I got a couple clips of it just because it sounded
Yeah,
cool.
I looked over and I see your thing recorded. I was laughing. I was like, nice.
I just wanted just to have it on record
Yeah.
for whatever might happen. But it was funny this morning. I tried taking a picture of you in the dark, and I was hoping like
I saw it when I was creeping up to try to check the creek where we could cross or whatever it is, and I just see the light flash. I was like, nice bed.
Dude. I'm like,
It did. It's fine. It's not
I
a big deal.
know. I was just like, dude, what a dummy though.
Yeah.
Like, didn't even check it. I just pulled my phone out, picture. Boom. So
that's funny.
It's a good time, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, never a bad day in the woods, dude.
No. It was fun.
Love the early mornings.
Yep.
That's 2 early mornings for me, dude.
What'd you do yesterday?
What did I do yesterday? I got up super early. I'm having a brain fart, dude. I must have been lying.
Working on your Jeep truck?
No, I went to bed late though too because I was working on it. What did? Oh no, I went to a 3D archery shoot. That's what it was.
Oh, that's right. You and Ricky.
I don't know why. I'm like drawing a blank at what I did yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I knew that I had to be there. So it's an hour and a half from here to Tuckahoe State Park.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I just knew that like I had to be there when it opened at 8.
Yeah.
And it worked out perfect. When I got to so I had to go to 4-H archery afterwards, and I got there with like 12 minutes to spare.
Really?
Yeah, I was pumped.
Nice.
So I mean, it was cutting it close.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I mean, I didn't like rush around either. Like we kind of did like shoot through a couple people because they were like, "Hey, looks like you guys are moving a little faster." So we were like, "All right, cool. Yeah, if you don't mind, we we are moving kind of quick." But it was good. Good to get out in the woods and get prep for tack. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tack prep.
I know, right?
Yeah, you're slacking, dude.
I am. I'm
Dude,
slacking,
like,
but
I gotta set my bow up still.
Yeah, I mean, I had it set up. I was just waiting on the site to come in to really actually like fine tune it. But
What site you go with?
The Excel driver.
Gotcha. You like those?
Yeah, just lightweight, and Excel's like pin configuration. I feel like is the easiest to use. I don't know. So that, or I like the UV slider. I know you love the spot hogs. I don't like them.
I'm not married to it.
Yeah, I just don't like the multi-pin configuration with the, I don't know, moving them and stuff. It's not as easy, and I feel like they're overbuilt. Like they could be sleeker and way more compact.
I agree.
With today's technology.
Yeah, the housing, that's what's frustrating me right now is the housing's so big that like.
I mean, you can take that ring off and put a smaller ring on.
Yeah, I know. You get a couple extra yards, but.
But still, everything about it, it's like it's kind of bulky for a 2026 site, you would think. You know what I mean? But I'm sure they'll come out with something.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not married to it though. I do think that the Matthews would benefit from like the UltraView or something with a smaller housing on it for more distance.
Yeah,
that's been my biggest thing is where the rest is in the fletching clearance between the housing.
Yeah,
it just can't get
air
the same
clearance.
distance. Yeah, but have you been pulling 80 much on your new bow?
A little bit, not much. I'm slacking.
Dude, I'm telling you, I pulled it for I don't know 4 or 5 days. No,
yeah.
What was it? I guess I just picked it up was it Wednesday or Thursday? I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But in those couple of days, I've been pulling it, and I went back to my Hoyt once I got that thing, and dude, 70s never felt so bad. Like, so good. It's
you text me.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said my Hoyt takes a big fat shit right over top of the Matthews. It pulls its pants off and takes a fat shit on it.
Yeah, it's that bow's different though too. It's a very smooth draw on the Hoyt, and now you jumped up to 80 pounds on the Matthews, which has a bigger hump 2/3 of the way through. It's just a different draw cycle.
It just blows my mind though that I can pull whatever it is configuration wise. I can pull at least 100, no doubt, 70 pounds with my Hoyt, and it sends them same exact arrow, and the Matthews at 80 pounds just falls off at 100. Like plummets.
Really?
And I have ample room. Like I have like this much room between my sight housing and my arrow, and the Matthews is like maxed out. Like the fletching barely passes the housing. So I don't know if it's something to do with like how they're 33 axle to axle, both of them. But the
34 is the Ultra.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's the difference is it's an inch. axle to axle. I don't know what it is, but hey, it's a great backup. So I'm happy with it.
No, I don't.
Something there's maybe some sort of adjustment in there. Some expert out there, some pro bow shop guy.
Yeah, I wonder who that'd be.
I don't know. It's different though.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what though?
I'd have to look at it. Could be the way your knocking point and stuff. That's weird. Doesn't make sense.
Tell you what though, the grip and the pull and everything on the Hoyt though is like I never left.
Yeah.
Like it fits my hand, the bottom of the shelf, like all those little things that you don't really think about on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, just once you don't have it and you go back to it, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. That's why I did buy this thing. So.
Yeah, I do like the grip on the Hoyts better, but no, I gotta start shooting it. I'm just moving my shop and stuff, so it's been chaotic the last 2 weeks. Just had a lot going on with everything.
Dude, I can't even imagine. So you are moving your shop.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
May 1st.
Are you pumped?
Yeah.
Also, I saw your video that you posted the other day, and I was like, dang, that's a little hit you in the feels. That video you made of like the years.
Oh, yeah, panning
or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, that's awesome. You can see like young Dallas, early days.
What are you saying? I look old now?
No, but clearly just you mature a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
How long you been there?
8 years.
Okay.
8 years in June.
Wow.
So right when I move, it'll be 8 years pretty much. But yeah, I don't know. I like making videos like that and just, I don't know. I guess it's the marketing side of me or whatever.
Got the story across though.
Yeah.
Like, hit you right in the feels.
Yeah.
You know?
So
open the door and closing the door.
Yep. But 8 years, and then May 1st I'll try to open up at the new spot, and then I'll do a grand opening or a re-grand opening of the new spot probably the second or third week of May.
Nice.
So it should be good.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm excited. It's just moving all over there, and like right now it's just an empty space and trying to see where everything will go. But I know it's going to be like I put something up here and something up here, and I'm like, I don't know. And then I'll just have to move it around, and it's going to take a while. But
you got a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
It's amazing too, like what you don't realize you have, like all the little stuff you don't think about.
Oh, I know. It's going to be bad.
Not too bad. But
yeah.
Luckily, it sounds like when you do move, you have a lot of help.
Yeah. Yep.
Saddle up and do it.
Yeah. A lot of buddies
are
coming to help, so it should be good.
I'm sure
Just
it'll go quick.
Good community.
Oh,
Even though we BS a lot and talk a lot of shit to each other, it's, like when something like this happens, they'll be there to help. So
no doubt, as long as you got the hot dog roller on. I mean, the glizzy roller.
Yeah, I might have to bring that, huh?
Yeah, that's the first.
That's the only way
I'm
be able to get Cody there.
Yeah, that's the first thing we got to move.
Yeah.
Dude,
oh man,
have you thought about taking a picture of like your current shop and then throwing? Yeah,
I did it already.
Oh, did it work?
Yeah, I need to take. I wasn't at my shop. I was at the new space, and I just like screen recorded or took a video from Instagram that I had because I don't have a picture of like just looking down it. Mm-hmm. But I need to do that. Take a picture like of just the front looking to the back, and then upload it. But I did do it, and it did give me a good idea. I think I'm gonna put the bows on the left. Whatever, you'll see it. It's hard to explain unless you're in there, but yeah, I did. AI is crazy.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I use it to just amplify the ideas and things that I already have.
Mm-hmm.
I try to not rely on it, but that's a good tool to have. Yeah, I'm excited to see the new shop, dude. I can't wait. I'm just hoping that the range is still 20 yards or 18 yards.
Yeah, but it'll be there. You can open the door, dude.
Heck yeah.
You get 30.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you open the door.
Is there a place to shoot?
It's for VIP access, though.
Is there?
Wes is definitely not doing that.
No more. He's not allowed.
No,
he's kicked out.
He might not even be able to shoot in the new spot.
Yeah, no more arrows in the ceiling.
No, it's terrible. He's a great shot. It's just like, what are you doing?
Unless he's indoors.
Yeah, shit goes flying.
So our buddy Wes likes to shoot arrows through the Dallas ceiling. So
it's been like 7.
That's crazy.
That I know of.
Yeah.
And the bow league the last night, I'm in the back room like helping someone with a bow, and I just hear swack, and I just yelled Wes, like I knew it was him. And I walk around, and it's like he's all pissed off. He's shooting at the 3D like during the tournament, let one go. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But I don't know. His release was messed up in the end. Whatever. It's funny.
it's interesting how they're all different. Like all the releases are all different and little adjustments here and there, and I can only imagine.
Yeah, you know what's funny? The nicest releases, like a lot of those UV buttons, are loud as shit. Like I'll have someone come over there, and they'll be shooting. It's the thumb releases that are all like certain ones. They'll be shooting, and like in my mind, I'm always thinking about like the bow, and I hear something loud go off. I'm like, the hell is that? Like your bow? Like, what do I need to look at? You know what I mean? It's your string stop loose. I don't know. Is your mod? Whatever. And then I've had it happen a couple times, and I'm like, what release? I see the release, and then I take my wrist release that I have just in there, and I shoot it, and it's quiet as can be. I'm like, holy crap, that thing is loud as shit.
I never paid attention to it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Some of them. I don't know. I think Wes did have a UV button at one point that was loud.
He does.
I think he has a new one now that's not as bad, but yeah, it's crazy. There's $300 releases make your bow sound like a crossbow when it goes off.
Dude, it was so cool because I was checking it out. I'm like looking at it and feeling it, put it in my hand, and I was like, I'm so used to holding mine button as a safety that like when I draw it, I'm holding the button. And I was like, how do you pull it without it going off? You
throw your thumb behind it.
Like I'm so used to the one I've locked into. Yeah, it is clockwork. Like I don't know, I couldn't be happier with it.
Yeah,
but I think I got it because you had it, the silverback.
Yeah, I don't have target panic on a target at all. Like I can shoot in front of anyone in the world. Like Levi Morgan can be standing next to me at 100 yards, and I won't punch trigger with like a wrist release or a thumb button. But at a deer, it could be 15 yards, and I'm punching it.
So you hunt with it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I hunt with the silverback just because I don't want to punch it and have to worry about it, you know. But yeah, it's worked out well for me using it hunting wise.
Do you ever think? I was just talking to Ricky about this yesterday because these old timers that I used to shoot archery with, I met one of the guys at a 3D archery event, and I don't know. I feel like, do you think that, like, you speak target panic into existence, like the more it's brought and glorified, like saying the words?
Yeah, I actually try not to say it.
Me too.
To people that have it.
Me too.
Like some people make fun of it or whatever, and I'm like, dude, I don't know, you can screw that person up. My brother had it really bad.
Really?
And he loves shooting, but he did the blank bail thing, didn't shoot arrows forever, and ended up beating it. Now he shoots a hinge at deer. But yeah, no, I think about that all the time. Sometimes, like, I would say 90 to 95% of people around here that hunt have no idea what target panic even is. Because we don't have that much 3D going around. Like, people are getting more accustomed to it. But I would say 90% of people that deer hunt around here have no idea what it is. And a lot of them have target panic. Like, pretty much almost all of them.
Really?
From me watching people shoot. Because I would say a lot of people, what they do is they draw back and they either come up on the target or they draw back and come down on the target. And what happens, especially if you're coming up, is you get stuck below it. It's almost like there's someone holding the bottom of your bow or there's a weight there. And then maybe you finally get it up close, or you just pull it up and you're like, oh, it's on the target. And you punch it. And it's crazy. So many times I'll see people do this. They sky draw first of all, which whatever, that's normal. A lot of people do that. And then they come all the way down here and they come up like this. And I'm just sitting there and then I watch them punch it. But they don't even know. That's just how they were taught.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, I don't even bring target panic up. I just say, look at your target, not the pin. Because what happens when you look at that pin, you get fixated on it. And like you can't move it to the target. But if you look at the target, it brings your conscious mind or your whatever subconscious mind. If I just draw back and I look right at that target, my pin automatically
settles in,
goes right in the area. And they'll do it and they're like, wow, that's crazy. I've never thought of it. They've just always done it like that. But sometimes I will say, I'll tell them about target panic. Billy's got it.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't see him out here that one day? He even says he has it too. He knows he has it, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I don't like bringing it up I actually played baseball in college and everything, and I ended up getting the yips, which is like target panic for baseball.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like you can't even play catch. I've played catch. I can play catch with my eyes closed forever. I've done it, you know what I mean, growing up. It's like second nature. But it's some weird thing where I played center field and I could throw a strike to the catcher from the freaking fence or whatever and not worry about it because you're not supposed or expected to make that throw. But if I was throwing from, we were doing infield, outfield, and I was throwing from center field to second base, I couldn't do it. I would like crow hop and then I just like lob it into him. Like, I don't know what it is. Like the throws that you're supposed to make, you start thinking about it. You're like, well, if I don't make that throw, like people are going to be like, that's crazy. Why didn't you make the throw? Mm-hmm. But if you mess up a throw to home plate, they're going to be like, I mean, you're not going to make that throw every time anyways. But it's a weird thing to beat. So I like translate that into archery and I'm like, dude, I don't want to screw someone's head up because it almost ruined baseball for me.
Wow.
Yeah. But there's like a lot of examples. If you look it up, it's bad in golf, like in the short game and stuff. And people get it with free throws, like for basketball. Mm-hmm. They get it too. And there was actually a football player, Hayden Hurst. He played for the Ravens. He got drafted by the Pirates. He played baseball before. It's like a first-round draft pick, a pitcher. And he ended up getting the yips.
Really?
And literally couldn't throw a strike.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was done with MLB, but then he went to football, and it worked out for him. But he's got a crazy story with that.
Dude, the mind's a crazy thing, man. Like,
yeah.
I always try to think of like the positives of everything.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I try not to use that word. Those old timers, like I said, they just throw it around. They're like proud of it. Like, oh, I beat it, whatever.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Congratulations. But it just like when they talk about it, I feel like it's getting spoken to existence, and I start to think about it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, what is it? How does it work? And then I'm like, not that I'm going to think about it too much, but I give it a little bit of thought, and then I'm afraid I'm going to get stuck in that rut, you know?
Well, with the silverback, you really can't, or I can at least.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird because I had the yips in baseball, but I don't get target panic in archery. It makes zero sense. Like, you'd think I would, but I don't know.
All I know is we were talking about it yesterday, and I'm like, dude, when I draw back and I lock in, I'm sitting there thinking like that day I shot the dice. I was like, dude, I'm gonna crush that thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hammer this freaking broad or this arrow right through that dice, and I know no forgiveness.
Yeah.
And usually, it seems like it happens.
Yeah.
It's like.
Well, you also shoot a lot too. Like, not everyone's gonna be able to do that.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like, if I sat there and like told myself, "You don't got it, you don't got it, you don't got it,"
yeah.
like I'd probably miss naturally.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Well, I don't think you can even control it. It's just like you start thinking about it. I don't know.
It's a weird thing though, because it's so locked. Like you almost got to lock in and be. I don't know. That's just what I think about.
I had a guy one time tell me, I was hunting in Iowa, and he said we were talking about like getting nervous or shaking when a buck's coming in. He's like, man, when I see that fur, it's just like, I just see blood and like I see red and I lock in and I don't even shake or anything. I'm like, okay, buddy. All right, man. Like, good for you.
Yeah.
I don't know why you even hunt that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was just funny when he was telling me that. I was like, that's crazy. That's not, you're just saying that. But maybe it's true.
I don't know.
But I wouldn't want to hunt if that was the case.
Yeah, I was going to say there is something to hunting where it's still exciting.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if the excitement's not there. It's like how do you get the next high? Almost like it's not as an addiction type thing.
Yeah.
But it's like you're chasing that adrenaline and stuff, and it's like maybe each one gets less and less maybe over time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you ever thought about like how to explain that feeling to someone?
Mm-mm.
You can't.
There's nothing
like
that.
I really don't know if you can. And like I try to translate it to like duck hunting, deer hunting, and turkey hunting. They're all different like feelings, but deer hunting, a deer in close with a bow, the only thing I can translate it to, and I've never been in this scenario, is like fear, anxiety, and excitement all at once. Like someone's breaking into your house and you got your handgun out and you're freaking out, but you're like locked in at the same time because you know you have to make a decision. You're scared, you're anxious, like all of it. I don't even know what else could replicate that feeling. And I know that sounds weird, but that's the only like I don't know what else you would get from it.
Yeah, I don't either. I've tried to explain it because what's crazy though is like I think about like how I know you're the same way. we'll just sit and watch deer, and they're just awesome to like watch and play, and they're jumping around and whatever. And it's like we're so nice and caring too,
Yeah.
like with animals in general. And it's like for that split second, you got to be mean. You
Yeah.
gotta, like that your eye changes just for a second, and you gotta just make it happen. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like I don't know. There's something weird to it though.
I don't
And
know
then live
what
with
it
the
is.
decision. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
And then live with the decision.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's I don't know. It's an awesome feeling, but it's also like I don't know. I just think about it like because I'm gonna consume it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna feed me, and I'm so thankful that it happened. And that's what makes the hunts even better too. Is like when I don't be successful, I'm like, well, it's not my day. You know,
Yeah.
Mother Nature will give me its bounty when it's ready.
Mm-hmm.
So if it happens, it happens. But it is a pretty crazy feeling.
Yeah, it's like you might be able to get the same feeling after you make the shot as like, I don't know, like your buddy Ryan winning a monster truck race, or I don't know, winning a boxing fight or a UFC fight or a baseball or whatever, a championship game. Like after you shoot the deer, I feel like that's the feeling you get.
Mm-hmm.
Before you shoot the deer, I don't even know how to like translate it to anything.
Well, usually you're sitting there and you're caught off guard. And
Yeah.
then you make some split second decisions like the turkey story.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, even though it's not as aggressive
It's
in the tree,
not.
but it's still like,
Yeah.
you got to like say it's coming, it's snuck up on you, walked underneath your tree. Next thing you know, you're like, I got to make this happen. You
Yeah.
know? And it's like, I don't know, that same kind of thing. And you might make a rash decision of standing up quickly or something. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's more aggressive than you normally would.
But it's just like your body starts shaking and you can't control it.
yeah.
At least mine does.
I'm the same
And
way.
you get
dude.
some people that be like, I don't do that, this and that. I'm like, well, I like it because of that. Like it makes me know that I still want to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
You're human.
But you literally can't control it.
Mm-mm. Dude, even does.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
I know, I'm the same way.
Something about it.
Not as bad,
Yeah.
but a little bit. Like I get, yeah.
Yeah. You got a freaking hammer this year, dude.
Yeah, it was a pretty good one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was, I forget what happened. I think like Saturday, it was a Saturday, no, it was a Sunday. Sunday morning, he daylighted on the camera, and then I'm good. And then I was going to go Sunday night, but I like had to do something with the family. And he showed up, and I knew he was going to show up too. Like he was there that morning, and I was like, he's going to show up. And I don't know what it was that I had to do. Anyways, I couldn't go hunting. And then the next like week I hunted every day that I could. And my wife felt bad too because she was like, she made me go do whatever we had to do with the family. I don't know what it was.
Well, also, you got to paint us a picture too. You just had a newborn baby too.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fresh.
Yeah.
So you had a lot on your mind.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so I went like every day, and what happened? Oh, he came in. That's right. So the morning before I killed him.
Oh, you texted me this.
Yeah, I think it was morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was morning.
It was.
He came in and he was feeding for like 10 minutes, and he's slightly quartering to me. And this is actually kind of a cool story to tell. I wanted to make a video, but I don't want like people to think like he thinks he knows what he's, I don't know.
You do know.
Well, anyways, yeah. So he's slightly quartering to me, and for 10 minutes feeding, like super calm, nothing wrong. And I'm like, dude, there's does around. He's going to bump him off, come in at a different angle, or just move or something. And he never does. For 10 minutes straight, he just eats, and then he picks up his head, and there's a tree right here, picks up his head and walks like this. And I have no shot after he crosses that path. And I would say a lot of people would have taken that shot.
Probably.
And it was 20 yards. It was like, I probably could have made it happen, but there's like an inch window. And it's either you hit the perfect spot and you double lung him, like just barely, you barely clip the backside lung, or you hit the shoulder or you hit the guts. And I'm confident enough to make that shot, but so many different things can happen, and I've done it long enough to where I'd rather live with not doing it than tracking a gut shot deer or a shoulder shot deer for the next 2 days being pissed off
Right.
and mad that I did that. So I let him walk, And I was freaking out, like
yeah.
kicking myself. I was like getting everyone's opinion, like, do you think you were shot, this and that? And like people were like, nah, I wouldn't. And then I don't know, a lot of people would have done it.
For sure. It'd been hard. It would have been really hard that close to be like in your head to rationalize, I don't got it.
Yeah.
You know the deer's anatomy to that level though, where like an less or experienced hunter would just be like, dude, there it is. It's got a giant rack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it, and this broadhead's gonna wreck some stuff.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to die.
It probably would have worked, but it's like, I don't know why. If it has an opportunity to hurt the animal and then have to track it for 2 days and deal with that BS, it wasn't worth it. So the next morning I went back there and he came in. I'm sitting there and like I didn't think it was going to happen. And he comes in and bumps off a raccoon straight to me, and there's nothing there anymore. There's nothing left, like no corner or anything. So he just bumps it and then cuts right to the frag. And I thought he was going to go out into the marsh. And I was like, shit. Like, I went to grab my grunt tube and I just took it and put it in my pocket. And I heard, like, I couldn't tell if it was walking or him just rashing his horns through the shit. And I was like, I need to wait. Like, I'm not grunting right now because he's still too close. He's like 40 yards, but in the frag. And I couldn't tell if he was in the marsh already or if he was right there. And so I'm like, all right, let me wait like 30 seconds and see what happens. And then all of a sudden, he just works his way down the frag line right to me, like 12 yards. I might have shot him at like 8 or 10. I can't even remember. But he comes right here. I'm already drawn back because there's trees in front of me, and I see him working this way. I know what he's going to do. And I'm drawn back. And he comes right here, and there's like one opening, but there's kind of like twigs and a little branch, like all just stuff in there where I might make the shot, but it's still kind of dark. It's not dark, but it's dark enough, you know? Yeah. And I go, man, and he like doesn't stop. And I'm like, oh man, either he heard me and he's about to get out of here, or he just didn't hear me at all. And then he cuts right here, and I think it was like 8 or 10 yards. And I just went, man, and freaking drilled him that close. Like, he only went 50 yards, but hit right behind the front shoulder and then hit the backside shoulder, and my broadhead side broke off. And so it went through. And it was cool because it was one of the beast broadheads. And what they do is they close when it hits a bone so it can punch through. And when I found the deer, like the exit wound was like that. It was small, but it went through. Like a lot of other broadhead would actually go through because the blades stay open.
Gotcha.
So those blades closing let it punch through.
Wow.
And get an exit wound. But yeah, he ran, bulldozed through the frag, and I watched him fall. And there's a video on my Instagram of him like taking his last breath. You can see the steam come out.
That was awesome.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. It was like one of the most. It was probably the most rewarding deer hunt that I've ever done. Just knowing that decision paid off.
For
that
sure.
I didn't take that shot, and then it ended up working out. It was almost like God rewarded me for not doing the wrong thing. And maybe a lot of people would say it's not the wrong thing, or the ethical thing, you know, and risking gut shooting him or shooting him in the shoulder. So, yeah, I would say the main thing to take from that is like, if it's not perfect, and if he was on a trail walking through quartering to me, I would have taken the shot. It's like you only have that one shot. He's running through and you got to stop him or whatever, and you take the shot. But when he's sitting there relaxed, like, you definitely think he's going to move if he's feeding like that, you know. He just never did.
That's extreme discipline, though. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I've lost deer before, and it's just not fun, you know. And I don't know, I might kill a deer a year, you know, like not do like one buck a year. And it's just not worth it to me. I don't know. I'm busy with the shop and this and that, so I want to, if I am going to shoot a buck, like, make sure it's right.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's just, I don't know, personality trait that's admirable, you know? Like, you've lived enough or had the enough experiences though, like where, or you've heard people talk about it where they lost a deer and they just can't live with themselves. And they're like just tore up over it, and I've seen it too. And it just, I don't know, it's extreme discipline. You knew you could see the outcome before you made it happen.
Yeah,
and you kind of weighed the options and
and I think there's scenarios to risk stuff, but that wasn't one of them. And it's like, I think also I'm lucky because I hear so many people coming into my store like talking about how they lose deer all the time or they've lost a deer, and I hear it more than everyone else. So maybe it like clicks in my head more too.
You definitely brought it to my attention though that like I don't know, I think everyone's like me. Yeah. And like, I don't know if you do too. But I don't know. When I think about like other people making decisions, I think they're going to do what I'll do. But it's not the case. No. And you've brought that to my attention though, like more than ever, where not that it's right or wrong. Yeah. It's just there's a difference there, you know? So I don't know.
It's like we were talking the other day in the shop, and it's like I can tell people only so many times or so many things, like a guy that's been shooting for 20 years and I'm trying to paper tune his bow and he has a kisser button with a giant beard. It's like, dude, I can tune it to you, but I'm just putting the bow so out of whack just to shoot a bullet hole for you because you have so much facial pressure here. Yeah. Or like the guy the other day with the turkey broadheads. Yeah. I don't know. It's just not everyone. A lot of people don't put in the same amount of effort or care, and they're so busy and they just want to go deer hunt or whatever. So it's like so many things only apply to so many people. You know, I don't know if that's the right way. And there's no right or wrong way though. No, there's not.
If it works for him, it works for him.
Yeah, like the guy that's a lawyer that works so much and then he just wants to go hunt, and he's just been doing it for a certain way. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying you can only break down so many things for them. They just want arrows and want to go kill shit. Yeah. You know? Hey, and when they have time.
I've been there too, like especially if it's been a long season and you sat a ton of days, you know, and then you want to make it happen. Yeah. You know, because time's running out, or like you sat so many days where you're kind of almost out of days to where you can sit, and it's like I got to make something happen. I've been out here for a while. Yeah. So I've been there. Yeah. You know. I actually, I don't know. I could tell you my sick of deer story. It's a complete inverse of your story, where like you had a little more discipline. Where, so I'll take you back to my sickest story this summer or this past fall. I hunted a ton of days in October and September, and had no success, which is okay. But I was kind of getting down to the wire where I was like, it's either going to happen or it's not. You know? But one day, it was kind of windy. I think I asked you if you wanted to go, and you couldn't go.
Yeah, but, it was rifle season there.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Well, I realized...
the last one.
It was. It was like 2 days left, and I was like, dude, I have a straight wall rifle. Yeah. What am I doing? Why don't I go try it at least?
I got one now, too.
I'm so dead set on everything. Bow, dude. I'm so dead set. And I was like, you know what? Let me just go try. Because usually, they're so far away, if you do see them, that like, you know, a bow, unless you just get lucky, if they're running by, you can stop them. But... so I go out there, it's windy, whatever. Long story, all the wrong things happen, like to get there. My boat's out of gas, my truck's out of diesel, like the whole thing just was terrible. Not terrible, it just put me behind. Yeah. So then I'm in my own head of like, should I even go? Yeah. So I made a decision, if I get to the boat ramp and it's not like white capping, I'll dump it in, because I was going in solo. Yeah. It was like the night of the full moon. Anyhow, so I get my boat in the water, go out to the thing, get to my spot, and I'm looking at the wind and whatever, tie my boat up, and I'm looking and I'm like, dang, dude, there's like 11 horses out here. I got to move somewhere. Like, I can't be walking through. I mean, I could, but whatever. Yeah. So I move. And it's even putting me further behind. I'm looking at my watch like, this is, should I even stage? I just go home. Anyhow, so time comes, see some deer moving. They're a couple hundred yards away. I take a shot, 295 yards, and I miss them. Next one, I was like, you know what? They didn't hear it. They stayed right there, and I racked another one.
So funny you draw it back like you're so used to the bow. It was like you almost just drew a bow back.
No, I was pulling the bolt, dude, slamming the bolt forward. And I was like, well, if I missed, it had to be low. So I just aimed a little high and freaking sucker punched that thing. Dropped it. And I did something like you did. I pulled my phone out because it's going to start getting dark.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, let me just get a lay of the land.
Yeah.
So I remember where to go find him.
Yeah.
So I'm literally filming him. And it dropped like a sack of bricks. I was like, holy cow, I did it, dude. I did it. Next thing you know, I'm filming, and he stands up. And I'm like, no. Like this, I don't know.
Highest high, lowest low.
Oh, it was a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way. So, long story though, but I take another shot, I miss. And I was like, well, I can make a decision. I could either carry my rifle over there closer. I was afraid I was going to spook him, you know? But I ended up finding him and taking...
What'd you do? You saw his eyes in the woods. You just can't end it like
All
that.
right,
You took the long part for the part that wasn't even cool, and now you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's it.
Well, I didn't know if I wanted to go too in depth, but it was pretty awesome, and I'll stand by the decision. It was probably one of the best, not best, but it was the best outcome I could come up with. So I made a decision. I only had
from the circumstances that happened.
I put myself in a situation which I probably shouldn't have shot at 285 yards.
But yeah, okay,
probably shouldn't have done it, but you know what I was thinking, like I don't have many days.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, dude, whatever. So I made a decision. I had to live with it. Mm-hmm. So I go out there. I put my rifle back in my boat, and I took down my stand and stuff. So when I did find him, I didn't have to do all that afterwards. Yeah. So do all that, and I was thinking I'll give him time to expire. You know, if I go do that now, then he has a little bit of time to hopefully just bleed out, whatever. So leave my rifle, and I knew I had my knife. My backpack. So I go in there, and it's getting dark now. So I go back in there where I think he was, and he's not there. And I'm like, what the heck? Where is he? So I have my red light, and I'm looking around, and I kind of just started putting things together. I could see blood, and there was no real trail. But I went to this gaggle of like foresty trees, bushy stuff, and I could see like eyes looking at me. And I was like, well, my guess is that's probably him. He crawled over there. I probably heard him, paralyzed him or something, and spined him or something. And so there was a little bit of an opening, and I had to freaking army crawl through marsh, like water, muddy, stinky stuff. And I turn my light off, actually, and I get through there. And I turned my light back on, and I crawled back through, and I stood up. And he's right in front of me, on the ground, alive. And I'm like, whoa. But he couldn't move. Yeah. So he's trying to crawl away. And I just did what anybody would do, probably.
No, not a lot of people. Yes. Yeah. No, a lot of people that have hunted before or whatever. I'll tell you a story about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just grabbed him by his tine, and it was a nice 2x2. Yeah. Beautiful 2x2. And I just took my knife and gave him 1-2, you know, right in the neck, and sat there. And it was a different type of hunt, though, where that was a little more in depth for me, where the soft spot of me had to be mean for a second. Yeah. And the only thing I could do was to just take care of it. Mm-hmm. And I just sat there with it and thanked him for the bounty he was going to give me. And it was a very special experience for me. Like, that went so much deeper than I ever could have imagined. Yeah. And then that was it. And we've enjoyed it. So it was for a meaningful purpose, you know? Yeah,
no, what I was going to say is, yeah, a lot of people that have hunted before, but I've had new people. I've actually had this happen a couple times where people have come into my store and they said they spined a deer, and it's just like sitting there spinning around or whatever when you spine it, which is not what you want to do. It's just what happens sometimes. Like, no one wants to do that. No. You didn't want to do that. You're just saying the best outcome from the circumstances that you're in. Obviously, you'd rather him drop right there and be dead in seconds.
I thought it was a done deal for sure.
Yeah. But I've had multiple people come in and, like, this their first deer, or they haven't hunted much. And they're like, yeah, I spined this deer. And I'm like, okay, like, what happened after? And they were like, I didn't know what to do. And they just let it, like, sit there, and they had no idea what to do, or crawls away. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you didn't shoot it again? They're like, no, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, that you would think the natural like thought in your head from just being human or whatever. I don't know. The instinct would be just to kill it again, shoot it again.
Yeah, well, that was my first thought was, well, I'll just put another one in it.
But not everyone thinks like that.
Well,
it's crazy.
I tried it, but that was my last round.
Yeah.
So that was what made the story a little more interesting was my other mag.
Like, but a lot of people, some people wouldn't do that. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You knew that's what you had to do.
Well, I had to make a decision. Well, I just shot my third bullet because I first one missed.
Sound prepared, dude.
Second one did it.
You only had 3 bullets.
Well,
it's not like you. What are you doing, dude?
My other mag was in the boat. Oh man, so that was what was interesting though. Is like I'd never felt or touched a live deer in my life. So like walking up to it, even though it was spined, it was so strong. Like it was the strongest thing I've ever. You could just tell it was incredible. I mean, I'm looking at a live deer. I'm like holding onto its tines. It was incredible. But it was interesting though because when I crawled through that hole. For the split second before I turned my, because I was afraid I was gonna spook him with my light, so I had my light on at first to like walk or to crawl through there, and I actually found a skull to like a little spike buck.
Yeah,
and I was like, dude, this is crazy. Like another one died right here and was left here. You know what I mean? So that was even more special to me. Like when I was able to go through there, and I'm like, not for this guy. I'm gonna make it happen. At least if I'm gonna do it, I want to, you know, do what I thought was right, and also like I don't want to just wound something and its meat go to waste. You know, so that would have been the opposite of what your story was. You know, I wouldn't have been able to live with myself. You know, but instead I was able to harvest it, and I mean I've never felt that feeling of like, wow, on my boat heading back, full moon. I'm like, this is the most primal thing I think I've ever done. Yeah. So
I spined 2 deer before, and both of them were terrible. Like the first one, I was real young. I was hunting in my buddy's backyard with him, and
archery or rifle?
Yeah, archery. His older brother is looking out the window, and I had 3 arrows. I spined it, and I hit it in the skin, like where it's spinning around, and I just like barely grazed the skin, and like stuck it in the ground, but it wasn't in the meat. And then I don't know if I shot again or what, but it's terrible. It's like I felt so bad, but I think I was in like 7th grade or something. And then his brother runs out of the house. He's got a bow, and he shoots it like point blank from me to you. Wow. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was absolutely terrible. Like I didn't try to do it. It's just something that happens though.
And each time that something like that happens, I probably be more reserved next time because I did it, I lived through it, and I don't want to experience that again. Yeah. You know? So.
But it's only whitetails duck so much; it's so hard to. And then the second time it happened, I did it when I shot a deer with my recurve. I spined him, and I had to get down, and I shoot him like from me to the corner of the room away. Like I get down there and it's terrible. It kind of ruined recurve hunting for me because you always kind of shoot high when you shoot a recurve. It's just kind of what happens. Like everyone misses high, and I go up to it. I shoot it again. And I hit right in the knuckle of the shoulder, and I'm like, gosh, damn it. And then I shoot it. No, sorry. The first shot, I spined it. Second shot, I hit it in like the skin. Same thing. Like didn't hit the vitals. The third shot, I hit in the knuckle of the freaking shoulder. And that was my 3rd arrow. I had to grab it and shoot it again. And then I smoked it. And I just like walked out. I'm like, this is crazy.
It's a whole other ball game though with a
recurve.
With a recurve that has no sight. The one you shoot doesn't have a sight, does it?
No.
Yeah, these are just stick and string.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's something to that too. Yeah. Or how primal it is.
Yeah, it's not.
Part of it though.
Yeah, it is part of it. It's what I don't know. Not fun though. Well, so the recurve thing, I was like, and I practice every single day, from spring through opening day in the fall with my recurve to make sure I could do that, and it still happened. And I'm like, all right, I don't know if I want to do that again.
I can't say I blame you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thankful for modern technology with fast bows and sights and precision. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely I don't know. In the moment though, like, I guess my point was is how reserved you were because you probably experienced that, and it sounds like you
It's
have
probably
multiple
another,
times.
yeah, that was just,
Those highs
yeah.
and lows kind of help determine what you end up doing. And I don't know. There's more than one way to skin a cat, you
Yeah.
know. But I don't know. It just shows a lot about your character too,
Yeah.
you know. Where
Yeah, I don't want to do that again.
I don't either. I'm gonna learn from that. But I don't know. It's interesting. It was a good season. Sound like
Yeah.
we went a couple times. Yeah,
Yeah.
public.
Yeah, whatever.
I've been more trying to be more reserved, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it was fun. You had a good hunt that one time.
mm, it was a good time when I went with you and your dad and Mark.
Yeah,
That
when
was
you went.
fun.
Yeah, you had a good hunt.
Saw some.
Yeah. Yeah, you almost shot one, remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I was trying to map at it like a dummy to get
Yeah.
it to stop.
Whatever. You probably would have shouldered it or something or shot it in the ass and then you would have been pissed. So
Yeah,
it's
who
fine.
knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
It would be cool to archery kill one though.
Yeah.
I'd be pumped.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. That's what keeps us coming back, though. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it, man.
Yeah.
I'm super thankful for all the experience that you've helped me gain.
Yeah.
In our friendship.
Yeah, man.
For real.
Yeah.
Going to the bow shop and never even anticipating anything. Just like, hey, I'm gonna get a bow.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing you know, I'm archery shooting. We're having a good time, and you're taking me on hunts and turkey hunting, and I'm like,
Yeah, the only thing I did was be a normal, I don't know, nice human in the world and try to show you certain things. But other than that, you did everything else with shooting your bow every day and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like going on public or be sick of deer hunting and stuff, bring it. Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, miles ahead though.
Yeah.
You know? That just watching, even though people are just going about their daily lives, it might be the way you load your boat or the way you drop it in there. You know what I mean? Just watching sometimes helps me.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh well, next time I know. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Super thankful, dude.
Yeah.
But I'm excited that the shop's moving. It's growing. Better location.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's like, it's hard to make a living in strictly a bow shop nowadays because so much stuff's online.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't buy like the top of line bows online, the Matthews, the Hoyts, all that stuff. So it helps out there. And if someone buys a rest online, they get it $20 cheaper. I'm going to have to charge them to set it up. So it's like that. It's nice with the bow tech work and stuff like that. But as far as like all the little things, like you can get arrows, you can get scent spray, you can get tree stands now, like shipped to your house, and the freight's not that bad. It's just crazy. Anything, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So as far as like strictly relying on a bow shop, it's hard to make it work. So that's why the apparel side of it kind of floats it. Mm-hmm. And that's the goal of this new location, is still having everything that was there in the old shop, everything bow tech wise and hunting, all the same stuff, but just better foot traffic to kind of bridge that gap in the summer from like May to beginning of August when I'm not busy, with people coming into town and whatnot, and just trying to do more on the apparel side. So,
well, I think it's cool. We live in a diverse area.
Yeah.
And you're looking at it too, where like it's a bunch of tourists and they're looking for shopping and especially rainy day activities and things like that. And it's like, there's dads that are on vacation that are hunters at home. So why wouldn't they want to go see what the hunting store has,
Yeah.
So I think it's awesome.
Yeah, and the goal is not to turn it into like a t-shirt shop.
Right, I know.
But what I guess I need people to understand is if that's not there, they won't have a bow tech.
Right.
Like there's no way to survive with just a bow tech or an archery shop only. Mm-hmm. It's just impossible nowadays. Not impossible, but it's like, it's not as easy. Yeah. So it's having that is what keeps it afloat. So
diversifying.
So it'll never turn it into, I just don't want people to think like, oh, he's just going to open up a apparel store for tourists. And that's not it at all. It's the same exact store, just with better foot traffic and better location. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
I think it's cool. You're closer to everything too. So like if you're out for lunch and you want to swing by real quick, it's like, it's convenient.
You can walk from Pizza 2 Go's, Rita's. It's right next to West Marine. It's mean, you can see it from Baja in the mall and like rise up in the bottle shop and stuff. So
Yeah.
it should be good.
Well, even for you to like go get a cup of coffee, or if you
Yeah.
want lunch, you can kind of do it quicker.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's cool.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I think also for me, it's like when I first started out, I was, it's like you're trying to build all the time. And now that I've built it and established it, I wouldn't want to say I'm complacent, but more complacent than I was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with like, I don't know. Just the change of the location gives you like another spark of, okay, I can't just change locations and just expect people to grab onto it. Like, how can I make it different, or how can I make it change stuff up to make it more appealing? It's just a change to where I probably need to do some things different and kind of reset and evaluate, like, what can I do better at this spot that I wasn't doing, and do it now while I'm moving and change some things up rather than when I was there at 8 years. It's like changing stuff up. You know what I mean? When you have all the things up and all that. When I have a blank slate now, it's like, do it now, you know?
Yeah,
So.
well, I think for me, growth has only ever happened when I put myself in an uncomfortable situation. Yeah. So it's like, it feels uncomfortable because it's supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, you're growing and changing things to move the next chapter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, I've had job changes where I was like, questioning the decision. Is it right? Is it going to be better?
Yeah.
Is it going to flop? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, there was the best decisions. The road turned from left to right, and I made a decision, and that's when led me to where I'm at. So it's like, you don't even know what your next thing is either. You know, it might lead to other doors opening, or I don't know what could happen, but you never know. And putting yourself out there, or putting the change out there, changes the outcome.
Yeah, and I thought about it for a little bit. Well, really not. I moved really quick. It was crazy. It was like a week and a half thing. I looked at the spot and then started rating, like negotiating and trying to get it. And I thought about it for a little bit. And then I remember I was like picking up my daughter from school, and you could see it from the mall. It's coming out of the mall, and you can like see it right across. And I was like, man, it's way better. It's just the location. I've had people come in, and I even told the people at the dog store, and they were like, yeah, we've been here for 25 years, and every week we have someone come in and say, oh, I never knew you guys were back here. You know? And also I want to say on here, my landlord at my current place did a lot to get me started, and I'll be forever grateful for him giving me the opportunity to get in there. And he's a great landlord. He's a great guy. Tommy Fowler, and I really appreciate everything he did. And
shout out Tommy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. So I don't want to like say, oh, it's way better or whatever, this and that. It's just for my business where it's at, the location's better. But yeah, I appreciate everything he did. So
yeah, well, still an awesome shopping center too. I mean,
yeah,
had a lot of killer workouts in the parking lot.
Yeah,
so some grinders, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah,
that's
no,
awesome. One door opens, another one closes, or one door closes, another one opens. You know.
Yeah, and like you said, being uncomfortable and stuff. It's like the location's better, rent's a little bit more expensive, so it's like you have no option but to make it work.
Forces growth.
You know what I mean? So
forces the discipline to make it happen. Whatever you got to do.
Yeah. So
no, I'm excited to see it. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome at your age, though, and you're younger than I am. Making the decision to see the foresight to like see a vision and know that like, all right, well, I got to make a change.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. I mean, you're probably miles ahead for your age. I think.
I don't know.
Either that, or we're getting so refined as humans that like everyone's making awesome decisions these days. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say like in taking risk. Like, even when I opened my store, the hardest thing to do that I did in that whole process was sign a loan from the bank. Like, saying that I'm loaning this money from Taylor, like, from the bank, you know what I mean? And having that risk in my head. That's the hardest part of it all. Everything else, like, you're learning every day, and you have no other choice once you get that done. But I think it's the hardest thing for people is to actually take that first step
for sure
and do it. So like taking that move, it's like, I don't know. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to find out real quick.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not busy this summer from people driving into town or seeing that, kind of screwed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the rent's more and it's like, but at least I'll find out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Doing something's better than nothing, even if it's not right.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
That's what I look at it.
Yeah, I like that it forces it grows.
Yeah.
You know, and it's gonna force you to make a decision, or you're already making decisions that you might have not already made. It's putting yourself in that that fight or flight mode where it's like, this got to work. I got to figure it out. So like you're gonna go to the drawing board and make a better shirt, or you're gonna market your bows more, or whatever it is. The outcome, you know, is gonna be as, I don't know, you're forcing the outcome to be better. You know, versus just sitting there and being okay, I guess. I don't know. I think it's awesome. Growth, moving forward, and it's like the next chapter. So, like I said, I think that everything happens for a reason. You know, like you're right where you're supposed to be at, or at least for me, I think I'm always right where I'm supposed to be at. And things happen in the weirdest ways. Like the right person might find you, or whatever it is. It's like,
you know,
that's
funny.
Crazy.
My buddy was at it's West Marine, a hair salon, like spa, and then, or day spa or whatever, and then my spot. And he was there getting his hair cut or something, and he called me and saw it. Like I never would have known it was there. Never would have looked, nothing.
Wow.
Unless he was there and called me. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So the guy was like, put it in your ear.
Yeah.
It might be available.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
My buddy Parker. Yeah, he called me and told me, he's like, dude, you should look at this. I was like, yeah, I'll look at it.
And it's
I
closer.
went and looked at it, and I was like, I don't know, man. I think it's and it's set up perfect with the wall ready for the range and stuff. So, yeah.
I think it's gonna work out perfect.
Yeah.
It's closer, even if you just save a little bit of time per day driving there, right?
Dude, if that's it, oh man.
I don't know. I hope not.
No, I'll sell it if that happens.
I hope not, but you know, you got to look at the other sides.
Save $30 a year in gas. It's worth
I don't know. I always try to find the silver lining in anything.
Yeah, I don't think that's a silver lining though. I get it.
I think you'd be fine, dude.
Yeah, that's funny.
I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Plus, you're closer to my favorite restaurant. So.
What's that?
Chipotle.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
My lunch spot.
Yeah, it is good. Chipotle is good.
Mm.
I'm a fan. So no, that's cool. I just want everyone to know it's not going to change. The store will be exactly the same. I'm just going to be able to revamp, hopefully, if it gets busier with the apparel and stuff, kind of bring people more designs and more to the brand and the culture of the area and stuff like that, and be able to make that a bigger presence while keeping everything else the same. And hopefully growing the other stuff too, because if that works out, then can put more in everything else. So
heck yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm excited, man.
No. Yeah, man. It's cool.
Who knows? The next thing is always out there, you know?
Yep. And people can walk now. Everyone will be happy to be able to walk from the bar to Bow League.
Oh, yeah. Think about that.
Yep.
You can walk right over there and get pizza and everything.
Yep.
Yeah. Bow League's going to get wild this year.
Yeah.
I appreciate you hosting that, by the way.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
Not a lot of things like that. It's non-traditional ways of bow league, I would think.
Yeah, it's
a good time.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta have thick skin to be there.
Mm.
But it's like we're all dishing it, we're all taking it. It's fun. I think that's what a lot of nowadays is lacking, like in the area, in anywhere, because we all have social media and stuff, and everyone's on social media, but you really can't create a culture within a community unless you have events like that, you know, and to create the relationships and everything. There's really not much like that. I mean, you can go to a 3D shoot, but it's gonna be different people every time, you know, which 3D shoots are great.
They're awesome.
But you might go with your buddy or whatever. You're not creating that camaraderie that you are in a bow league from what we do, and just everything that goes on there with the shooting to, I I don't know, just the BS in it all.
Conversations.
You know what I mean?
I love that it's like our local community of men that get together and they come from all over. Like,
Yeah.
it could be a mechanic, it could be a accountant.
Yeah.
And, whether or not, but what's awesome, though, is one, everyone gets along, our community grows, and our network grows of just like-minded people.
Yeah.
And I love that, like, you could be doing whatever you're doing, but if you're there, you're probably a pretty good shot. So it's like it forces you to be good.
Yeah.
Because the next guy is pretty good too.
Especially when you play the dollar game.
That's incredible.
Fun. Yeah.
I've never seen such precision over $1.
Yeah.
So we shoot a dollar on the target at the end of bow league. So we all get together and we shoot a 4D archery target.
I guess, yeah.
It's called 4D, right? It's virtual.
All right. Oh, 3D. Is it?
3D is a actual tangible.
Yeah,
animal.
I don't know. Whatever.
So 4D, I
4D,
think.
yeah.
It's a virtual target.
Yeah.
So we all
I don't
get
even know
together.
what my own shit is.
I'm pretty sure it's 4D, but that's what we do. We all get together. We meet there, it's whatever time. We pair up, we shoot, and then we get points each shoot. And at the end, we do like a bracket, right?
Yeah, it's like a March Madness thing, single elimination, and yeah, it's fun.
But at the end of each shoot, we get together, turn lights on, and we throw a dollar up on the foam target, and we try to shoot for the nose.
Yep, whoever's closest to the nose
wins $1 from each shooter.
Yeah.
So you might win $6 or $8.
Yeah, I mean, 2 years ago we had like 10 people shooting at a time, and you could lose 8 and win 1, and then you're making your money back. You know what I mean? So
it's a good time.
Yeah, it's fun, and
I love the groups. They're so freaking tight.
Yeah, you. I don't shoot it really much anymore. I normally sell my bow like that time of year.
I know you do. I think you do it on purpose.
No, I'm not scared. Anyways, I used to shoot Kyle's bow.
Really?
Yeah. You don't remember that? I would beat him with his bow.
Oh, I know you shot Cody's bow and you won with it.
Yeah.
A bow you
no, that was this
shoot.
year.
Yeah.
But last year, the year before, when I didn't have a bow, I would shoot Kyle's bow. I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah. He would get so mad.
I bet.
I think there's actually a video of him handing me $1 in that video that I made for the moving thing or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, him handing me $1. I think that's me shooting with his bow.
Oh, nice.
Anyways, yeah, 2 years ago, it was like, Ben's just here. He's giving us $1.
For sure.
Now it's like, Ben's shooting. Gosh, damn it.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a cool feeling because I kind of felt bad actually.
Oh, here we go. All right, I might have to start shooting more now.
Well, not like felt bad, but I was like, dang, I don't want nobody to not shoot because I wasn't like every single one, but I mean, I took a couple at a time, and I was like, all right, well, I'm either just getting lucky or all of the hard work I did paid off.
Yeah.
You know, so
where everyone else is just trash.
No, they're all.
I'm kidding.
Pretty good.
I'm kidding.
They're pretty good. It's exciting, dude. I love it. I'm just thankful that you do it because you don't have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's fun.
you could just go home and we were there until 9 or 10 o'clock at night. You know, so
11.
Yeah. Okay.
10 or 11.
Even later. See, I cut out of there. But yeah, you don't have to do it. You know.
Yeah,
so
it's fun.
Thankful it exists.
Yeah, but yeah, it's fun, and that's what creates a community. You know what I mean, behind it and stuff too. So I like being a part of that, and yeah, letting people come and shoot. It's a good time.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm pumped you're back on the podcast, dude. I missed you.
Yeah.
So
yeah, dude, it's been fun.
Reoccurring or something, some sort of collab or something.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely after this move. I don't even know what to think of that. It's gonna be. I mean, what's today? The 20th?
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the 26th and 27th, this Sunday and Monday, I'm moving. And trying to be open by May 1st. Then grand reopening third week of May. But you can only plan so much for something like that. It's like when you start moving, just shit's everywhere.
Let it be organic.
Yeah.
Let it be organic. And that's what I was going to say too, is it might be nice, not that I have an opinion, I mean, don't take this, throw it in the trash, I don't care, but like it might be nice to do it like you're going to do it and then have a change in the shop and make it feel different.
Yeah.
You know, like it might just be organic and let it roll, you know? So I don't know. Take it for what it's worth. I don't know much, but I am happy to have you on here, man, and talk hunting and everything bow shop.
Yeah,
so.
It's fun. We still got to get you out duck hunting.
I want to go.
Shit out of the sky like rednecks.
I know. I'm so diversified, dude. I gotta like, it's hard.
No, I'm the same way. I really need to I don't know.
I got to pick a certain hobby and just stick with it.
Yeah.
It's hard. We talked about this yesterday with me and Ricky with going on that 3D shoot.
Yeah.
It's an hour and a half ride, so we had time to talk.
Yeah.
We always want what we don't have.
Yeah.
But then as soon as we get it, we're like, oh, that's it? Psh.
Yeah.
On the next thing.
Yeah.
So
I had to put my big boy pants on and like be like, dude, I can't do jiu-jitsu anymore. I don't have time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just stopped. It's just like I have too many other things going on, but I want to do jiu-jitsu. I want to deer hunt. I want to turkey hunt when it comes in. I want to duck hunt. And then fishing comes in. And then I want to surf.
These jobs get in the way, dude.
I know.
We don't have time for jobs.
And I literally, some years I've thought about it. I'm like, I'm in this weird spot where I own a hunting shop. And so for me, as like an apparel brand, I hate when people do like name drop logos and stuff like that. And like buying from a company, you don't even know if the owner or whatever even hunts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So me feeling like I feel like I have to hunt all the time or a decent amount
to represent
like
your
2
brand.
3 days a week, whatever. Well, also to make it more like organic, like you're buying from someone that's like you, like we're the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We can go share a timber hole or turkey woods or go deer hunting. And we're the same. You're not buying from someone that's just name dropping a logo. And not that like I've been doing it forever, but I feel like just keeping that up where other times I'm like, you should just not hunt all fall and just focus all on your business and make that sacrifice and then it'll pay off. But I always get in that mind like, dude, you have to hunt. You own a hunting store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm in that weird spot of like, should I be hunting or should I just not hunt? I don't know.
There's no right or wrong way. I
No,
think it's
no.
way cooler knowing that you're out there grinding with everyone else.
Yeah.
And you have the experience though to like come back and be in the store at 11 or 12 and say you hunted that morning on turkeys.
Yeah.
And the guy was in there and he's like wanting to buy a turkey call and you can give him an experience decision or recommendation of what call to get or what fits his style. It might be a slate call or it might be a mouth call. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I like it too. And when you support your business, you're local to us in the community and you're raising your family with your business, you know? So to me, I think it's awesome and it's super important that, you know, also one of the things about having your own business, and you can't forget this, is you took the risk when you signed that loan to do this type of thing. So like it came with, you got to grind harder, but also you did it for like a little bit more freedom.
Yeah.
You took the risk up front. So you got to kind of remind yourself of like, hey, even though it might be 10:30, I don't know. I'm not saying that you should slack off, but I mean, you know, you got to live a little bit too. In my opinion. I'm not saying recklessly, but at the same time, it's like you took the risk. You jumped out of the 8 to 5, so the reward sometimes is a little bit higher than just taking a paycheck safely every week. You know what I mean? So not to like hype you up or bring it down. I'm just saying like that's what I think about. I was like,
sometimes those comfortable paychecks every week would be nice though.
I agree.
Gosh, it'd be so nice.
But then you couldn't go hunting on a Monday, you know?
Yeah, or my wife has a real estate appointment at 2 on Wednesday and she needs me to come watch the kid. Like I couldn't do that on a 9 to 5. And I get that. But
we're right where we're supposed to be at.
Sometimes it's like, man, that'd be nice. That comfortable paycheck every week, not have to worry. It's so much easier to budget stuff too.
Yeah.
Because it's like you know what's coming in every week. You know what I mean? But grass is always greener. You know what I mean?
I would say those
like
people,
you said, people want the time to be able to leisurely go and help my wife if she has real estate work or go hunt if I want to. So I get it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And also like I know we all want like more money, more cars, whatever it is, tangible
more cars.
stuff, whatever. I'm just making it up. But like,
more Jeep trucks.
I know, but we can always say to ourselves, like, I'm going to go make more money today. Or, like, I can go grind harder to do it. And it's like, you can't make more time.
Yeah.
So, if time is the currency, which to me, it's more currency than money. I mean, in a sense. I mean, I know I have to live and stuff, but, like, I try to not let that, like, deviate too much because I'm also only as young as I've ever been. And I'm as old as I've ever been at the same time. So it's like, you can't forget to live too, you know, within means, you know. So I just try to keep myself grounded at all times. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, whatever. I'm just saying like, you know, you can't feel guilty about taken to Monday or whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy though. So we had to put my wife's like first, it was like her first kid, her dog down last week. And when you have like something happen like that in life, that for like a week or a couple days you start thinking more like, oh, I just need to take a seat and sit back and cherish what's going on or be in that moment.
Yeah.
All the time.
For sure.
But like it comes, it's there for a week because you had something like that happen and then it's gone already. Mm-hmm. It's like staying in that is so hard to just be in the moment of what you have right there. And while also like trying to better whatever you have going on. But like I'm already at, I still like it was terrible. I don't know. I know you've put down a dog. We talked about it. It was the worst thing. I've never had to do it. But like that feeling of like yesterday, my kids were being a pain in the butt, and I'm like, I was just like short fuse already. Mm-hmm. Whereas like 2 days before that, I had that situation go on, and I was like cherishing every moment that I was in. Yeah. And now I'm already like just a little, I don't know, dude. It's hard to stay in that moment.
It's easy to let go, man.
I know.
Easy. It's easy. That's why like I'm not an expert at it. I have those days too where like something's frustrating me or my kids are acting up or something. I'm like, man, it's easy to forget though that like it won't be like this for long. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's the truth. So I don't know. I try to stay grounded, and just appreciate existing. Like it's easy for me to be like, oh man, I gotta mow my grass after I work today. Like I think about it like I gotta work harder and then I gotta go work after work. And I'm like, wait a second. I'm honored to mow my grass. I know it sounds silly, but like if I put it into that way, I'm like, it makes it suck less. But like I could have no grass. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
you have grass.
I could also have a push mower. Yeah. So I don't know. So I don't know. It's a crazy life, man. I think that you have a very good outlook for your age, and I try to too. I'm just saying, like, I know I can't sit there and like be on a high horse either. I'm not like much older than you, but you have a very good outlook. So
I try. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, we'll probably wrap up here, but do you want to plug your business, socials, anything?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Might be on your shirt or something.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok now, guys.
What?
I'm hip. Yeah. What? No, I don't even look at. I literally post it, and then I don't ever scroll on TikTok. But it really came apparent to me when the kid that works there now, Dylan, him and like his old age, that's the only thing they're on. They might go on Instagram randomly.
Really?
But they're mainly on TikTok, like 90% of the time. So, but yeah, non-typical supply, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and what else? The website, nontypicalsupply.com. But yeah, just moving to the new shop May 1st. I should be open. Super excited to just bring a new light to a new location and go from there and see what happens. But
definitely exciting. Yeah. Where's the new location at?
So it's literally 4 minutes down the road from the original spot. But if you're headed east towards Ocean City, it's right across from Baja Amusements and like Rise Up and the Bottle Shop, right on the right before you turn on 611 in the shopping center with West Marine, a Perfect Face, and right before Pizza 2 goes and all that stuff.
Yeah, so you're right in the hub, dude.
Yeah.
I love it.
So.
Well, I can't wait for Bow League next season.
Yeah, man.
Deer season. So.
Super excited.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the hunt this morning.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in and hanging out.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Had a great time.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
We'll see you guys.
Peace.